My dear lovely viewers, very welcome to Phrase Calling 24 Hour. Hope you are going all by the grace of Almighty Allah. Here you see, and today we're going to start our new session titled Newspaper Analysis on Breaking News. Okay, we can start. Here we see Bangladesh and short form government. Okay, Bangladesh government, we can say, and Bangladesh interim government under Yunus administrations, and you can also say, and this is the student and the public-led government, interim government led by Dr. Muhammad Yunus. Okay, expresses, and you can say, and has expressed, we know well, means and divulge, or that means come out, and also you see and published or issue. Okay, its strongest condemnation. Here you see, and its mean possessive form of it. Okay, and it means government. Okay, strongest. We know well, and superlative form of strong. That means so powerful. You can say strongest. Condemnation. We know well, and abstract form of or noun form of condemn. Okay, condemn, well, and that means and condemn or comment and over something bad. Body where, and you see, and condemnation over as a preposition, resumptions of Israeli aggression. We know well, and resumption that means restart. Okay, you can send restarting, and you see here and Bangla meaning also, and you can have your have over and the Bangla meaning. Okay, just I'm expressing and what I'm saying in English, just take it easily. Okay, here we see and resumption that means restart of Israeli aggression. Aggression, well, and attacking badly. Aggression. And, and look like, or, and aggression. And we say in Bengali language, aggression. And this is also in English, aggression. Aggression. Okay. What about and adjective form of aggression, we know well, aggressive. Okay. What about and act of initiating hostilities or invasion. Okay. Whatever, and we see the and main body and what has the main body said here, and we can see and the government today expressed its strongest condemnation and profound. Profound, we know well, that means deep. Okay, deep. Okay, or fathom, we know well, and profound concern. We know well concern what means, and you see concern in Bengali language. Okay, and over the resumptions. Okay, and you see, and this sentence of the newspaper or first sentence, definitely or extension of the heading, right? And for these reasons, and I always, uh, yes, recommend you and also suggest definitely you will find and a full form of heading in the main body or main news you see and in the first page. Okay, and the government has expressed the strongest condemnation and profound concern over the resumptions of Israeli military aggression on the Gaza Strip. Well, and what is happening right now and in the Gaza Strip, on the Gaza Strip, and also well, and atrocities or unprecedented atrocities and persecutions and deliberately ethnic cleansing and led by right now and being made and also led by an illegal state Israel. Well, but and we are helpless and there is no way to help them because and we are Muslim and we are Muslim and there are many Muslim communities countries, but they have no oil or they have no you know or valora or valorous activity or initiative and to and stand up for the Palestine or innocent people are well facing persecutions right now and led by Israel or illegal state. Yeah, I usually say. What about newly started offensive? Offensive here you see, and the whole part you can say, and this is noun phrase. Here you see, and article, and also adverb, and also you see, and past participle, and offensive. Here the use has been used as noun form usually, and you see, and we can see in Bengali language offensive, and you usually as adjective, but here you see has been used as noun form. The newly started, restarted, that means resumptions. Here you see, and fast we see, and resumptions, that means restart. Okay. And this part works like as a subject, and you see, and has resulted in extensive loss of innocent civilians' lives. Lives means a life of people with a well, and here plural form lives. Okay. Here extensive with a well, extensive, that means you can say and large number of innocent, okay, innocent people receive large, big, huge, okay? Innocent, we know well, that means and flawless, and also, kind, and, and people, and without faulties, without any hassle, whatever, and civilian lives, and also including children and women. We know well, including as a preposition here, that means, you see, okay, and children and women and the father determination. Here you see, and use an cooperative or a coordinating conjunction. Here you see, and to add extra information here, you see, and just yeah, and has been used here. The further deterioration of the already dark humanitarian situation in the region. That means, and further, that means more, further, okay, more. And deterioration, we know well, deterioration, that means, and getting down, or well, and getting deteriorated, that means deterioration here has been used as an adjective form, you see, okay. And of the already dire humanity, dire, that means we know well, alarming, and vulnerable, and horrific, okay, and warning. Here you see horrific, or you can say what different what meaning dire, okay. Here you see, and dire humanitarian and situation, or you can say, and this crisis in this region, that means, and the Gaza Strip, on the Gaza Strip, and the press release said. However, then we see, and the ministry stated that means asserted means, that means, and issued, and you can say, here you see, okay, has been used as past form of verb, that means, and that here you see as a conjunctions what, and to make a noun clause, and this renewed cycle of violence. Here you see, and another form of restart, okay, renewed and cycle of violence. Represent, here you see as a verb, represent. We know well on what mean by represent, that means, you see, or denotes, and also if so demonstrate, or if so also present blatant violation. Blatant violation, we know well, and that means shameless, or and we usually use a negatively, and that means we know well also, alarming, blatant, and violation we know well, and that means, and you can so also here you see violation, okay, violation of the international law, and grievous disregard and for established ceasefire agreements. We know well, and Israel already, and has pressed, and already has and violated and international humanitarian law in terms of Gaza Strips war, and for months and for years. Okay, whatever, and grievous. Grievous, we know well, that means that means unfortunate, grievous, unfortunate, or renewal, and heartbroken, disregard. Disregard, that means disrespect, disregard, and also ignorance. Ignorance here has been used as a noun form, ignorance, disregard. Okay, ignorance, or you can so also downplay. Here you see, and for established and a ceasefire agreement, here you see established has been used as participle form at past participle in a well, and ceasefire and agreement. Here you see, and compound noun and participle form, a refer and compound noun, ceasefire agreement in a well, and that means already planned agreement, or already set up agreement, right? But and Israel has already violated and also pressed and the humanitarian law and Israeli practice worldwide. Whatever. Here we see and Bangladesh unequivocally and denounce well, that means and to name or one also and to contain, and you see and also cards. Okay, the Israeli occupation, that means annexations, occupation that means deploy. Here you see occupation, that means and grabbing. Okay, and this part, and not here you see, and this occupation means here you see grabbing somehow some place whatever, and force. And you see, and continued and indiscriminate, that means respective. Okay, indiscriminate, here see respective or indiscriminate, and that means and man, woman, children, and that means indiscriminate, your strikes, here you see. Okay, and on densely populated civilians areas. We know well, and the Gaza Strip, although it is a small city, or like a small city, but and more than 2 million people. That means and 20 lakh people and living there, and this place, and definitely you can say, and densely populated civilians areas, and we have exacerbated human sufferings. We know well, exacerbated, that means uh, we know well, and here you see enhanced, enhanced or increased deteriorations, and that means exacerbated human suffering, and inflicted. Let we see inflicted, devastating. There you see and inflicted, and like some here you say, and sufferings and devastating consequences. We know all results, devastating, alarming, devastating. Here you see alarming, and also entire, or also you see and upon the defensible, defenseless, that means and nowhere to defend, defenseless Palestinian population, the foreign minister said in the press release. Okay, and definitely we can say anti-strong condemnations and from Bangladesh, as we are a small country. Yes, and also and all over the we know well, and most of the Muslim communities, Muslim countries, and has yet to press release or give press release, and condemnation one the Israeli attack on the Gaza Strip. Okay, and you can say and shapeless, abhorrent, and also at the same time alarming, vulnerable attacks or airstrikes, and directed by Israel and during Sahari. So pathetic. Just I pray for them and from my heart, and I also recommend you, please, and at least, and you can pray and also offer your prayers to Almighty Allah, and keep at least and peace for days for the innocent people. In particular, and baby or children or 1 year children, 8 month children. Yeah, and there are many number of children have already killed by Israeli forces and also Israeli defense forces. Whatever, and though this is statement, the government Bangladesh urges Israel to immediately cease all military operation, exercise maximus, and restraint, and the respect its obligations under international law. I think so, and these measures will not reach Israeli defenses or Israel or any country, and that this also will not be, an issue to any country, because Bangladesh is not considered as a international player in the and in front of developed countries or less to and also developing countries, whatever. And here you see, and through this statement, and first okay, first I made a mistake and not through, and this through this statement, the government of Bangladesh are that means yes, demand and Israel to immediately, here you see, immediately as a verb, and cease all military operations, cease all military, that means is int, okay? Int says that means int or stop all military operation and exercise maximus restraint. Restraint, that means well, and stop. Stop, that means and not doing more, okay? And respect its obligation. Obligation, well, that means and obligation and whatever obligation and under international humanitarian law. And when I studied and international humanitarian law, not international law, as I was a student of international relations, yes, I knew and learned in terms of international law, but all the law or acts or articles under international law have already been violated by Israeli aggressions already, we see. However, Bangladesh further called upon international community, and that means call, that means we say in Bangla language, Ahwan, okay? And the international community, particularly United Nations, to take and urgent actions against and decisive measures. That means and strategic or and also and solving measures and to ensure and session, that means cessations, and that means that's ceasefire, okay? And hostilities, and also hostilities, I mean as atrocities and hostilities, that means and alarmingly or ruthlessly attacked and protect civilians lives, that means plural from a life means people lives, and facilitate and unimpeded delivery. Impaired, that means and hinder, and unimpaired, that means not hindering, and unimpeded, that means you see, and yes, unchecked, no, and checked, or yes, and delivery and humanitarian assistance to the and to besieged, that means and says, and also here you see, and when yeah, you see, and a prefix has been used here before seized, and that means besieged, and what mean by cover or boundary, that you see, or confine, okay? That means people of God. However, and no more today, and and today I have presented and all over the class in English or by English speaking. Here you see, and I'm not so much interested in saying English, but and sometimes and I try. Okay, whatever. I don't know, and how can you will how can take it and as your lesson or a tutorial video, whatever, and no more today, and you will if it is possible, and you can write and Bangla meaning of some words, and also you can write and what mean by humanitarian crisis or tire or already, whatever. But overall, and I have already said and also inform you, and we can at least offer to Almighty Allah or Omni potent Almighty Allah, omnipowerful Almighty Allah, and to do something for the innocent people, or to do something for a baby, innocent baby, or kids, and the crying and also passing away, and fasting away, and also, and losing their lives respectively, and also I think, and we can should and to offer our prayers to Almighty Allah and to deter and Israeli aggressions. Okay, no more today. Thank you so much. And we will continue and sometime, but not more. And this is a regular sessions. Okay. Thank you so much and have a good time and see you soon. Next, the story to see.